here's the cognitive disconnect that I'm having, which is I listen to everything you say, and then I think about the freedom of press that doesn't exist at the sort of center of your network, at the ownership level, and which is very different from the situation, say, with the BBC. And I wonder if you could talk about that, because I think that's a source of a skepticism about how free your network can be in terms of its coverage.
Correct. Thank you so much.
That barrier I was talking about? That one again.
I don't think
I'm just saying.
I don't think this is a barrier. In my opinion, this is a great opportunity, because if there is a myth, we need to clear it. And this is the type of the dialogue that I will love to do with everybody. Whenever I visit a community, we love to be challenged. We love to be educated. The idea here is, if you remember, I mean, you are talking about the Middle East. We should give, in my opinion, the Emir of Qatar. Al Jazeera all started as a vision of the Emir, and I will tell you that for sure. And number two, you are looking for the Middle East, who was founded on a state-owned television, state-owned televisions. And in the middle of that area, where you are talking about state-owned journalism, the born of Al Jazeera, where it's not state-owned journalism, it's not state-owned televisions, and to have at that market the freedom of speech and the empowerment of the executive producers to raise all the issues for that area, I think that's unbelievable idea. I think you have to give the credit for that. So if at that age and at that time we were able to do this, the freedom of speech, I think now it's a straightforward. We passed all the challenge and the test that it's been at that time, and I don't think we have a challenge and test anymore.
I wonder if you're splitting hairs though, right? Between state-owned and state-funded. I mean, the Emir of Qatar came out and said, I'm going to pay for this. It is going to be mine, whether I own it or not. This is the root of this company. And that, I would offer, is the genesis of this question, the man's question in the back. That disconnect between what we are used to in this country, which is not state-funded, let's not get away from NPR and public radio aside, right? Apart from that, how do you disconnect those two in American listeners' minds? And I understand that the proof will be in the pudding, that the only way to demonstrate your concept is to demonstrate your concept. But you got to get people watching before you can do that.
No, absolutely. But again, you're asking me this question, but did you ask BBC this question and PBS this question? It's the same model. I don't know why you're still hammering this. And for me, it's no-brainer. It's the same concept. And again, I mean, we are not denying this is a grant is being given for Al Jazeera America, but there is a strong firewall exists with its editorial policy. A strong firewall. I mean, BBC, they have the strong firewall. Al Jazeera America, they have the strong firewall. PBS, they have a strong firewall.